Hi, my name's Katherine Walsh, and I mentor the life drawing class here at the Gallery 5, the Hervey Bay Art Society. So today I thought I'd talk a little bit about life drawing just for beginners. If you've never drawn people before, I hear a lot of people in the gallery say, oh no, people scare me, I can't draw them. And I insist that everybody can, but the main thing to remember is that you just, it's about proportion, and it's about that we're 3D beings. So if you draw really straight lines, it flattens out something. So I'm just gonna give you a brief demo of how I start. There's lots of different ways to start. But this is how I teach starting it, and for that I'll put my glasses back on. Okay, so usually I start with what's called the plumb line. Oh, here, let me get my picture up. Okay. So today I'm just going to draw this pose. I don't know if you could see that, but a very simple pose of the way somebody's standing. So what I always start with is what's called a plumb line. So the plumb line will go from your neck here down to the foot or the floor where your weight is. So for this position, I'm just going to say the plumb line goes straight down. Okay, so the plumb line pretty much goes straight down, just like that, because the weight's on her leg. And then from there, I go to the shoulders, and her shoulder is this way, and her hips are this way. So I'm going to draw a little bit bigger than I normally draw, but it's important to remember that everything's attached. The neck is attached to the shoulders, and the shoulders actually come out very high from the neck. So when you are drawing, just remember that. This model happens to have a very tall neck, but I just draw that. Now, one of the little tricks is if the shoulders are going one way, the hips are going the other way. So these shoulders are going like this, and really, I just draw stick figures to be starting with. But if you think of the body in shape and form, it's all about triangles, circles, squares. So the head is usually an egg shape. It would go back like that. The neck would come down in a cone and attach there. What I usually do is I'll draw in a little shoulder like that, just to indicate for myself. And then you have your body, which comes down like that, and then the abdomen, and then the hips, like that. So that's how I usually start. The legs, this leg is coming out a little. We have the knee there, and then it's going back in towards that one where the foot is up. So I do that. And then what you want to look at is your angles. So her hip comes around like that. Her belly comes there, like that. And then you have this. I've made the legs rather short, so I'll have to lengthen them. But this leg then, from the pelvis, this leg just comes down like this. And really, basically, I just draw a cone like that, circle for the knee, circle for the knee, cone for the calf area, cone for the calf area, like that. This foot comes down, like that. And this foot is coming right out at you, so I'll usually just do that. And so the weight, So the plumb line, as you can see, is this line here, coming down from there. Now, if you want to draw in faces, I always just draw, she's looking straight on, so I'll just draw a center line down there, and then halfway down are the eyes. Halfway down from that to the chin is the nose, and she's got a great big smile, but a third of the way down is usually where the lips are. Ears will always come from the eyebrow down to the bottom of the nose, down to the bottom of the nose, and then you have your hairline and a little bit like that. So this shoulder, as I can see now, is up a little higher. And you can just draw a cone there for the elbow, draw the wrist. Hands are coming in at the waist, like that. So again, this shoulder is dropped a little bit more. That was a little too long. So I'm never afraid to correct what I'm drawing, and you shouldn't be either. The breast would be about there, and she's out like that again, with the hands up. So again, this is just a very basic way that I usually will start a picture, just to get my bearings. And then you adjust, because everybody's a little bit different. Some people have, longer waists, shorter arms, bigger heads, but you do want to get some form about it. So with her hands there, her sweater is coming down like that. So if you draw in curves, you'll start to feel the form of the body. Normally I'm drawing nudes, but today it's clothes, so that's okay. So her shirt is there. We have a kind of a, what do they call it? Butterfly arms. Like that. A little shadow there. And that. And then she's quite trim, of course, so you want to come around, and she's got kind of wide leg. And you just keep darkening it. Again, the pelvis is right there, so that's that. Then this leg comes out like that. Pelvis is too low there, so I'm bringing it up. The thigh comes out a little bit. There's a little tummy and that. And then we have this leg coming down, again to the knee. Like that. We have a little zipper area. And then from there, that's that looks unusual, but it's a lot different than drawing an actual nude body. But you just can keep readjusting. In an actual nude, the breast would be here. Probably the bottom of the breast would be there on the chest. She'd be very trim. Arms would go like that. And you don't have to worry about drawing hands and feet right away, or like I say, faces. If you get the angle, like if she was looking off to her side, like that, I would draw the center of the face that way. You kind of curve it around a little because, again, the face is a ball, it's curved, and look like that. When you're drawing somebody sitting down, it's good to just look at the shape that they have. So very often if somebody's sitting down, their knees are up, you'll find that their shape is like that. So if you look at the overall shape, but that's it. I mean, really the whole key to life drawing or figurative drawing is just studying the figure first, looking at your angles and looking at the form of it, and then have some fun with it. That's the main thing, is just to have some fun. And the more you do it, the more you improve. And really, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at the gallery or come on by for a class. Okay, thank you.